Hi, my name is Susmita Sunar, and uh, I'll be reading a children's book about caring for the earth and exploring sustainability. The book name is The Curious Garden, written by Peter Brown. The story begins in a city that had no garden, no tree, and no green plant at all. Everything looked dull, and most people preferred to stay inside. But one boy named Lim loved being outdoor, even on rainy days when everyone else stay home. Lim enjoy walking and sleeping around outside. One morning, while exploring near an old railway line, Lim discovered a dark story leading up to the track. The railway had stopped working many years ago, and Lim had always wanted to explore it. Excited and curious, he ran up the stairs and stepped onto the railway. There he found something surprising, a small patch of colorful plants and wildflower. He didn't expect to see anything growing there, but the plant looked weak and were slowly dying. They needed someone to care for them. Lim wasn't a gardener, but he wanted to help, so he came back the next day and started looking after the plants. At first, he had some mistakes, have given the flower too much water, and he wasn't very good at pouring, but the plants were patient, and over time Lim learned how to take better care of them. Slowly the little patch of plants began to turn into a real garden. This garden was different from other garden. It didn't stay in one place because the railway stretched off for miles. The garden began to spread smell. Tough weed and mosses moved first, growing further down the track. Later, more delicate plants followed. For a month, Lim and the garden explored new plants of the old railway together. Lim spent Lim spent spring, summer, and autumn looking after the garden. But when winter arrived, heavy snow covered the city for the first time. Lim could not visit the garden. Instead of worrying, he used winter to plan for spring and prepare new gardening tools. When the snow finally melted, Lim returned to the railway. Winter had damaged the plant, but with Lim help, sunshine, and his new tools, the garden woke up again. Soon the garden began spreading beyond the railway. The little plants grew in new place, followed by delicate ones. The garden found old, forgotten spaces